Greetings, everyone. It has been certainly quite a bit of time since I posted on the New York Rangers here, but of course I can't ignore the big trade that occurred just last night as of time of this recording here. Patrick Kane is now a New York Ranger, which took some effort, but not as much as I thought that they would have to give up. I know the Rangers had to give up a second-round pick and a fifth. That's not till 2025. The second-round pick is this year, provided that they do not make the conference finals. That changes over to a 24 or 25 conditional pick if they do. Of course, this has been rumored for the past few days and was pretty much all but confirmed up until last night. So the Rangers have done quite a bit. Brought back Mott from last year, got Mikola and Tarasenko from St. Louis, and now they landed their big one with Patrick Kane. Had also worked out some financial reasonings behind it too. The Blackhawks still have to keep part of his contract as the Rangers took some of it, and the Coyotes took the final little bit, got a player from Chicago, I believe, in the trade. And the Rangers also gave up some defenseman who was an AHLer for the most part. So not a whole lot given up, I think, for what it is. Of course, Kane is going to be pretty much a rental. This is his final year in his contract. And it had a no movement clause, so he had a pick to come to New York. And he's expected to be a top 6 forward. I can't see anywhere else he's going to be at. Everyone's speculating line 2, which should be the case. Gets help with Panarin and Trocheck there. Should make for an excellent combination to finish off the top 6. Of course, now being a Ranger fan, this is going to be now maybe not even more so than last year. Last year, yeah, they made that push to get some guys to move into the playoffs, which I think worked out well. Mott was fine. Vetrano and Kopp were fantastic. Yeah, just, of course, due to financial reasons, they can't get him back, aside from Mott, of course, now. But this is clearly a year where they're shooting for cup or bust. There's no way you sign Tarasenko and Kane to not try and get one. Right now, of course, it looks like they will be playing New Jersey come playoff time, unless something happens to where they drop into a wild card spot with the Islanders or Pittsburgh catching up to them somehow, or they might go on a tear with the Canes faltering and become first spot in the Metropolitan. Otherwise, you're looking at probably playing the Devils, be it on the road or at home. Good chance on that. So this, I think, is going to be, I think it'll be a good fit. It's just, of course, everyone always has that thing with the Rangers. I mean, we've all been Ranger fans for a long time if you're watching this, where is it the right guys? Is it the right combination? Of course, they haven't been to the Cup Finals now since 2014. And had a few decent years after that to where it looks like they possibly could have done it and just came up a little short, or a lot short in some cases. So if they play the Devils, I know this is projecting out a little further, but if they play the Devils, first matchup since 2012, it's always a fun time when the Devils get to be good along with the Rangers, and it's a playoff matchup. As much as I do not like them, I still give them the respect that they deserve as another NHL franchise, and one that has been pretty successful, or well, was pretty successful in the 90s and the 2000s when they still had, their top players. But that's kind of where it's going to be at. Will Patrick Kane be the answer? Probably not. Realistically, probably not. I need to keep my expectations grounded here. Just because they got him does not mean it's guarantees of Stanley Cup. It never will, no matter what team does anything. Especially when you have this year the Canes looking fantastic and the Bruins looking like the second coming of the 76, 77 Canadiens, and they even look scarier than the 18-19 Lightning did. But we'll have to see how it goes. I think it's a great trade. This is obviously probably going to be the last trade that they're doing here for this season. But you got a 3-time Stanley Cup winner now on your team, and I think they can make work with him. So looking forward to the rest of the end of the season here. And I do look forward to the playoffs coming up here in just about a month and a half. So take care, everyone. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.